what's up everyone? This is Okchief, and this is going to be a really quick update video from yesterday's Gamestop video where I asked a couple of questions where I was concerned on Gamestop's policies for taking in retro video games. And I had some people leave me some feedback onto some of those questions that I was concerned about. And one of these people are from my Divers Nation page. They're a member from my Divers Nation's page. And his name is Sebastian Ramirez. And I thank you so much for going into a GameStop in your area. Because remember, GameStop's only doing trial stores on this retro gaming. And Sebastian just happened to live in one of those regions where they're doing this trial for retro games. And he stopped in and asked the employees some of my questions. And one of the questions he asked them is, or the one I asked and he asked the employee, is if they were going to hire outside help, say experts on these retro video games. And his reply was, they will not be hiring a person who's an expert on retro video games. Okay, well, they're going to be trained to tell the difference between repo carts and a real cart, and fake board and a real board. It's really not that hard. I mean, everyone and their grandmother can tell. I mean, if you're on any of the Facebook groups, you can just tell that a lot of people know what they're doing, because when they want to sell something really expensive on one of the Facebook groups, they open up the board, the cartridge, and they show the board so everyone can see. And there's a lot of people on there that can tell by themselves, you know, regular Joe Schmoes, what's real, what's not. So I'm sure a GameStop employee can be able to be trained to do the same. If someone brings in, and this was one of the concern questions I had, because this was really like irking me, because I know their wastefulness policies. If someone brings in a complete in-box game, let's say Earthbound or Conker's Bad Fur Day, for example, they will be throwing away the boxes and manuals. So this is coming straight from an employee saying, yes, if they do bring in some complete in-box games, they're just going to discard the manuals in the box. Let's see here. If the cart has damage to it, they will take off money. Not sure how much. It depends on the game. So that also raises the question I had yesterday, if they were going to be able to lessen the price on the damaged carts, because as you all very well may know, there's a lot of damaged carts out there that are still in circulation but still work, but they're not going to be as much as a nice mint conditioned one. So he answered a lot of my questions, and I thank you, Sebastian Ramirez. That was awesome of you. And my awesome friend Gary Void actually commented on that GameStop video, and he left a cool comment that I'm going to read to you. And it also has something, I guess he found out about some of the stuff too. And he goes, from what I have read, they are supposed to be have training so they can tell if a game is fake. They also said that they will not take into account whether a game is complete or not. And that's what my friend Sebastian said as well. They will have just one SKU per game and offer one flat price. The other thing is, these games will only be available online at first, but I really think that it will stay that way. And I said that yesterday too as well. I don't think they're going to have a separate store, even though that would be awesome if they had like a GameStop Retro. That would be so freaking cool if they can just build GameStops just for the retro side of their company. That would be freaking amazing. I'd go to that one. I highly doubt there would be anything offline, just your local store and pick up off the shelf, especially with the limited space they already have, and they're well known for practice of throwing out boxes, cases, because of the space restraints. And I agree with you on that one. All I have to say about them throwing away perfectly good boxes and manuals for these old retro games is, happy day for us dumpster divers, because we will be gladly be there to pick them all up. I guarantee you, if they're throwing out these boxes and manuals, my Divers Nation page, or my Divers Nation, will definitely be there to pick up all and any that they throw away. So we'll be there in force. Look out for that. If that's the case, there's going to be some good pickings coming up real soon. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in on this update video. Peace out, you guys.